I remember the very first day that I decided to become a chiropractor. I was 18 years old, and at the time, that would have been grade 12. In Ontario, we had 5 grades in high school, so it was 1 grade before the 5th grade, which would be before university. And one of my strong interests in school in terms of a subject matter was math and mathematics. I just love math, and I worked hard at it, but I really enjoyed it. So I've always thought that I would get into some kind of career, though, that would involve math. So accounting would come to mind. So I wasn't really sure about it, but it did pique my interest because of the numbers. And even at that time in high school, I've already been visiting a chiropractor for corrections and adjustments since early teens, around 13. So I had a good understanding of, or at least personal experience about chiropractic, but never thought of it as a career early on. But there was one moment and it literally changed my life. And I was at my aunt's house visiting with my family, and my cousin Tony at the time. I don't even know why I'm getting emotional, but that's how critical it was in my life. But my cousin Tony at the time, he was a recent graduate of the Chiropractic College in Toronto. And, we're just sitting casually on the sofa in the family room at my aunt's house. And I don't know how this happened or why it happened, but out of the blue, he just asked me, Walter, what do you want to do, as a career? Like, what do you want to get into? And, I promptly answered, I'm really thinking about accounting. And he was really encouraging with his answer. He didn't knock it at all. And he said, that's a great profession. You do well in the years to come. But have you ever considered about becoming a chiropractor? And it was like a flash of light just sparked in front of me. And I go, you know what? Yes, that's a great idea. And I just don't know why it never occurred to me, even with my experience, having been adjusted since the age of 13, until the age of 18 at that moment, fairly regularly, and with personal experience of chiropractic helping me get through headaches and so forth. That never occurred to me as a career path, but it was like a flash. It was just like an instant, yes, absolutely. And that was the moment in my life where I decided to become a chiropractor. And from that point on, there was nothing that actually deterred me from that big decision and that big dream. It was literally a big dream of mine. There was nothing else I wanted more than to go to university and get the prerequisites to get into chiropractic college. And that was it. That was like my big burning desire at the time. And so I truly believe that for me, becoming a chiropractor was definitely a calling. It's not like I got into chiropractic with an emotional experience. Some chiropractics literally saved their life, and they wanted to give back to society and humanity by serving as a chiropractor. That was not my origin, but to me, I truly believe it was a calling, and I didn't realize how much of a calling it was until going through practice. And today actually marks my 20th year anniversary as a chiropractor, which is phenomenal. And looking back at all of the experiences I've had in my life, all of the growth opportunities, all of the lessons, personal and professionally, everything that shaped me who I am today is because of chiropractic. The first, several years were really very hard, and I struggled a lot. And not many people actually know this. In fact, maybe 1 or 2 only people know this that I've shared this with. But by my, I'd say about my 5th year into practice, it was just running a practice and building a practice, and being a chiropractor was just very, very challenging. A lot of hardships at the time, and I actually really thought about quitting the chiropractic profession. Going back, just thinking about that, I just can't imagine all the things I would have missed, all the opportunities of helping others, and all the growth opportunities I would have had myself as well. But I didn't, and I don't know why. And I think it was probably because it was part of my calling. But what I was doing in my early years is I was always searching for truth and searching for answers in my personal journey. And what I did was I would go to a lot of seminars, and these were seminars outside of chiropractic, so personal growth seminars, personal development seminars, and I read tons of books, personal growth and personal development, and I was looking for solutions, looking for answers, to try to make it and be successful as a chiropractor, and it was hard. And it wasn't until I actually attended a seminar called Pure and Powerful, and that literally saved my career. And saved me, kept me, and literally sparked my passion for chiropractic all over again. And from there, I started attending other seminars in chiropractic, and then taking more training courses on technique and science and philosophy in chiropractic, and really discovered, as B.J. Palmer would say, the developer of chiropractic, the big idea. To this day, now 20 years into it, I can't be happier and more thrilled and more passionate about chiropractic. Literally more passionate than I am today than I was even yesterday. And I know it's a calling for me. I know I was meant to be a chiropractor. Every single life lesson I have gained and pulled through is because of me being a chiropractor. And the first 15 years were still very challenging, and literally in the last 5 years is where I basically discovered my true purpose, which is to help people regain their quality of life and regain their ability to enjoy their life, and especially when other options have failed them, to help them discover that chiropractic may be the way from them. So that drives me every single day. And when I hear patients, their life has turned around, and they're doing awesome, and they're happier, and they're walking better, and they're off their medications, and they're just feeling great, like they got their life back because of chiropractic. And I was able to be the facilitator of that. That makes the biggest difference, for me. And I know that I am serving my purpose and my passion. And just thinking back 20 years, it's hard to imagine, the journey, right? It's hard to imagine the journey from 20 years ago to now, and all the ups and downs and all the emotions and stuff. But for one thing I could offer is just never give up in life, whether it's personally, whether it's in your personal life, or whether it's with your health, and just never give up. Because when you're seeking truth, you will find the answers, and that's what I've learned as my journey as a chiropractor. I've learned some amazing universal truths, and I've experienced them because of chiropractic, and been able to share that with other people to help make their life better as well. So 20 years ago is when I graduated from the National College of Chiropractic in Lombard, Illinois. And I was just 26 years old at the time. And today, now 20 years later, have an amazing practice here in Vaughan, Ontario, right in Maple. Grew up most of my life in Maple, from high school until recently, until I got married. And just love my practice, I love my patients, love my community, and everything I can do to help someone just regain their health or regain their life through chiropractic. That's what I'm here for.